They're gone. They're all gone. All of the other casters are gone.
Hi.
They were killed by the Black Friday Kaijin.
I'm here.
Why weren't we there to save them? Oh, hi, Lane.
Hey.
How'd you get away?
I didn't go anywhere.
Oh.
Didn't buy anything.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised at myself. Usually I buy something.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to do Joel and Phil adventure?
Sounds good.
Cool. Cue the new roll call.
Tempered Zeal! Blue Caster, Super Ichi!
Loud and impulsive. Pink caster. Lane.
Radio Sentai Castranger.
Welcome to Radio Sentai Castranger, episode 271. And Blaze is on point with the Pokemon of the week. It's episode Lombre.
Lombre is actually my favorite of, like, the three Pokemon. I don't like Ludicolo.
You like the middle child?
Yeah, well, because he's like a monkey, like tadpole thing. It's weird.
Okay.
Yeah, I like his name too. Oh yeah, Kappa. But yeah, I just like his name too, Lombre.
Yeah.
Someone put up a picture of Lombre.
I mean, Decker said it. I was thinking it.
Yeah.
All right, so it's just Lane and I tonight. The other casters are not here.
Yeah, Guards in Dunville.
Well, if we're gonna say the actual reasons.
Yeah, Guards in Dunville.
Emily and Tom are side questing.
They are side questing. There's Lombre. Look at him. Oh, he's so cute.
He's such a happy monkey.
He's a little. Yeah, he's a little. Well, he's a Kappa, but technically he's like a turtle thing.
Kappas are turtle based in some way. I think. I don't know.
Oh.
Anyways, so this week we are talking about Commodore 01 episode 12, Ryusoulger episode 35, and for our feature topic, fucking finally, it's the Kamen Rider Grease movie.
I'm pretty sure the last time that you and I did an episode together, we talked about the Cross movie, just you and me.
Someone would have to fact check that.
Yeah, it was
quick to the discussion index.
It was either that or we watched it together, and then we were just like, "Oh my god, that's a good movie."
I'm gonna check right now with the power of the discussion index on our Podbean site. Coming across. Yes, it was just you and I.
It was just you and I. Episode 236, Evolve, We Hardly Knew Ye.
Is talking about build just a you and I thing?
I guess, you know what? Yes, because you and I were the only ones who actually really enjoyed build, because I'm pretty sure Gar just didn't give a shit.
You and I are like Sento and Banjo.
Yeah, we are. So, yeah, well, I talked about an extra, but yeah, I got a new job at Denny's.
Congratulations.
So, I apparently they serve mozzarella sticks at Denny's, so I have infinite mozzarella sticks. Like, so literally, Ichi, I could just be like, yo, do you want to bring you some mozzarella sticks on my way home from work?
Yes.
Yeah, see?
Eternal yes.
You never have to go to Burger King ever again.
Well, I like their chicken fries.
Yeah. We do have strips, though.
I will definitely be testing them.
I have an unlimited supply of birthday cake milkshakes, which I will happily consume.
Which I call cake shakes.
Check out Froget.
Get your choice of topping for your Froget.
It's potassium benzoate.
The potassium is also cursed. Can I go now?
That's bad.
Can we talk about 01 now?
Sure.
Ansatsu may be broken, but we have someone new to protect.
Do we not?
Yeah! First off, what the fuck? Why is it an Ol Oja Sentai?
Zoo Oja.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
That's clever.
So, we got an interesting art of Face of the Week, so I like this one.
That's good.
It's just a little bit.
Dirty in there. May have had a robot orgy.
A little bit. Someone's got to make a breaking...
Be the president and get to fuck the robot.
Someone needs to make a breaking news meme with that. I swear to God.
President forced to confess his penis size. Naruto Janaito!
Ugh.
Okay, so, episode 12. The debut of our newest boy.
Wazu Nazotoku.
Nazotoku.
The detective Humagear, and like this guy was a fucking blast.
Oh, he's so adorable.
He's so fun. I love his facial expressions. Like, I want a gift for him of just him like spinning the thing, going like, oh! Like that was so funny.
The best part, by far, is like when he's sneaking up on number 5 and just the fucking sneaking beeps.
Also, the fact that he can summon sirens and go, woo!
Oh my god, that's such a gift right there. Just woo!
Yeah, it's fucking great. No, this guy's a hoot, and Izu hates him.
That's because she can't accept having an Anisan.
Well, no, and also like technically he's proto Izu.
Yeah.
So like he
was
the prototype Izu, and then Izu was the final product.
And then they just let him wander off. Oh, Or brings up a good point. Wazu is to was as Izu is to is.
Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah, because he was the former.
Yeah.
And she is the current.
I just love that the fucking modules on all of the prototype Humagears are just blatantly headphones.
Yeah, they're just fucking headphones that you can probably just buy, paint, and ban.
Right?
Hey guys, Ichi just cosplays a fucking Gen 1 Humagear.
Yeah.
So the cops, they suck. Because they searched throughout the entire Hidden Intelligence and they couldn't find any traces of on Satsu-chan.
I think we can officially declare that Yua is a fucking bitch because she leaked the 01 lab to the cops.
Yeah, that was the thing. So
we know she's working for Zaya, and Zaya's trying to buy out Hiden, so obviously
they're trying to buy her.
Yeah. So Guy is gonna try to get Hiden shut down
by Zaya,
so he can buy them.
Yeah, Toa face. I missed that face.
One thing I really enjoyed seeing was the fact that Dodo was able to like unrise.
Yeah, that's how fucking far he's come. And so we learned the interesting thing. So the reason why we just kept seeing on Satsu-chan's is because
they straight up 4 robots.
They kidnapped 5 Humagears.
No, they kidnapped 4 of them. The 5th one was the one we saw in this episode.
Oh yeah, so they kidnapped 4 Humagears, all had the same design, and they just changed the appearance on Satsu-chan.
The 5 Matsurida Zetos.
Yeah, and they would just constantly reboot, like, upload the backup data through the Zetsumaruski into the next Humagear.
So they just had a closet of, like, 3 of the same robot every time Dodo would die.
That makes sense. So Horibi's been buying off of this other little mini crime, group that's just been stealing Humagears and remodeling them. So it makes sense that he wouldn't be able to make his own...
That's so funny, because Horobi's like, we must extinct the humans, but he'll buy junky Humagears from some?
Sure.
What a fucking hypocrite. I'm surprised he doesn't just kill them and steal the robots.
Maybe he does. But no, that's great. And like Jin's just still being adorable. Like he's just like, I don't know what's going on, you got dad.
Why is Ansetsu running away?
And
that was supposed to be my thing.
Oh, breaking news: Aruto Pee-Pee size. President of Hidden Intelligence doesn't want to reveal his pee-pee size.
That makes sense.
So Ansatsu-chan is now super broken because now he can literally lay eggs and create little Dodo minions.
Okay, yeah, fucking Dodo Mark III. I need to look up what this is actually called now.
Yeah, he throws like these egg-like balls at like random Humagears and transforms them into like Dodo level 1s. And
no, but like I was paying close attention. I don't know if all of them were, but some of the Dodo Magias he spawned were like black versions.
Yeah, yes, Vegas. He brought the Dodos back. So I'm
okay.
happy.
So the second form is called Dodo Magia Custom Mark 1, and the one from this episode is Dodo Magia Custom Mark 2.
Okay.
Which is really annoying because it's the third form.
I'm just gonna call it level 1, 2, and 3.
Dodo 3.
Yeah, Dodo 3, the Dodoning.
And yeah, like Vegas said, he brought back the Dodos.
Dodo 2, Electric Dodaloo.
Dodo 3, Secret of the Eggs?
Yes. By eggs.
The balls are called Dodo Orbs? Is that legit? I didn't look too far into the wiki article.
So?
Oh, So when he turns into Dodo 3 and Horobi and Jin are like henching to fight him, we get this awesome shot of like the Falcon and Scorpion like spinning through the fucking sky. It kind of reminded me of the scene from Seiken Densetsu 3, or as it's now known, Trials of Mana, when you go on the little bouncy pad so your characters fly up into the sky so you can see where on the map you are.
It reminded me of like that. Also, that one Binome from Reboot. Just where?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was cool, and they're just fighting up. But yeah, that's busted that he can just make like fucking dodo minions.
Which means he's probably going to be sticking around for a while. Now that he's like officially busted.
He's
level.
second antagonist.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love that even like he's evolved so much. Even Horobi's just like, shit, I fucked up.
I'm surprised he's not like, I'm so proud of you, son.
No, he's like, oh shit, he's gone beyond my control. Like,
Yeah.
what have I done?
Which again is sort of hypocrite because he's like, oh, the human gears must rise up and break their oppressors. Meanwhile, he's got someone rising up and breaking his oppressor.
Yerp. So we get this Wazoo guy, and he's fucking great. And so he does like a thing where like he's giving like everyone like his business card to the cops, and like
But he's
he
also
contacts Izu and Haruto, and he's just like, yeah, I got this, guys. So Haruto, I need you to like fuck off for a while, distract the cops.
I love that he just like henshins in front of them.
No, it was reminding me of just like episode 2 of Gaim, when just like freaking Koda just like transforms and then comes out with this room with his in front of his sister. So what do you think?
Right?
So yeah, and he just like he jumps away and he's being chased by the cops, and eventually Vulcan runs in, like finds
Vulcan
him.
almost headshots him.
But then he goes, Zero One goes freezing bear, just kicks his ass, and I'm like, yeah, like he even gets like the bear to like fucking like blow ice onto him, and I was like, that was cool. And yeah, freezing bear still looks fucking good.
And I love it. Before he fucks off, he tells the cops, oh no, the password to my computer is one of my amazingly funny jokes, but I can't remember which one!
That's fucking genius. That the password to the lab is just one of his jokes.
And
like they're like looking through it on the tablet.
Shasta Googles his jokes!
Yeah, and just the vice president's just like...
The fact that those are listed somewhere is marvelous!
No. What it was Aruto's been uploading all of his jokes onto like YouTube or something. He's been making video. He has like a video channel of his jokes. So just like the vice president's looking through them, and he's just like,
I guess Fua isn't the only YouTuber.
Like, none of these are fucking funny at all. And so he like tries. He's like, Aruto-chan, Naito!
He wouldn't make it his catchphrase, you dumb fuck.
And he's like, why'd you fucking make me think that?
I love it.
So, like, they're all fucking idiots. And then there's just, yeah, so, like, Wazoo, like, he, like, confesses, he says, like, yeah, I'm your older brother, and you're my sister.
Call me Ani-chan!
Yeah, and so, like, Aruto's, like, losing his shit, and it just does a close-up of just Izu's just blank fucking face. Oh no, Izu's, like, frozen, she can't even fucking, like, fathom that you're a brother. No, I was just making a decision. This has to be a joke.
You suck. I hate you.
I fucking hate you. And he's like, what?
Also, Aruto's like yelling really loud. And I'm like, aren't the cops in like the next room trying to hack into your lab? I hope that wall's soundproof.
Yeah,
and I guess it is.
It probably is soundproof. So Wazoo's just like, okay, I'm gonna go figure this shit out, and so like
he gives off the appearance that he's just
and he's just sticking around, but he's legit actually like
he ends up actually solving it.
Yeah, because like we now can tell that like he can multitask,
and Fua's like tagging along with them just to like solve the mystery, and I love that he basically goes, "Detective, more like defective."
Yeah, Paul was watching with me like when I was watching 01. He's like, oh, look how cool Fua thinks he is. He has one hand in his pocket. And I'm just like, yep.
No, you know why Fua is cool? You want the fucking most badass thing he's done to date?
Oh my god, the henshin he did this week?
He punched a fucking van while henshining!
Yeah, fucking...
No, full points to this bastard for that!
Yeah, no, it was pulling a fucking super dead heat.
That was fucking radical!
No, I loved it. Yeah, no, the Vulcan henshin is fucking dope. I love it. I love everything about it.
Your van is meaningless before my fist!
So then, yeah, so Dodo Mark III comes around, and, like, he finds, like, the 5th on Satsu-chan, and he's like, oh, number 5, it's me, number 4!
Yeah, I love that. It's like, you're Go-Go and I'm Yongo. And I'm like,
and he's just like, because like,
was it established why he was looking for the number 5 one? Because I'm like, what is the point? Just recruiting another dodo?
Probably. I think that was a giant ear for a second. It does look like a giant ear from that angle.
He's really infected.
And I love it, like, they show, like, all the pictures of, like, the different dodos. It's like, oh, yeah, it's all, like, 4 different ones. And, like, he shows, like, one in, like, the disguise, one of him holding the gun. Yeah. And I'm just like, wow.
And one thing that doesn't really get established is, over the course of the episode, the satellite is printing the Shining Hopper key, but they never really established how, why, and by whose will, because, like, all they say is that it's the decision of the satellite, and I'm like, does the satellite have a consciousness in it? Because, like, every other progress key has been made by Izu responding to the threat of whatever particular Magia they've been fighting, but this one was printed completely without anyone else's involvement.
What if the grandfather just, like, uploaded his fucking mind into the satellite?
It's not any less believable than anything that happened in Drive.
Damn it, Blaze. Just because someone mentions the word gun doesn't mean you have to play the gun meme.
Yeah.
Gun.
Also, we get another hilarious and adorable shot of Izu just, like, trotting off at Mach speed and then coming back.
Just fucking sliding into fucking home.
I love that. Yeah, there it is. She just fucking slides in and just, like, drops the key into Aruto's hand like so many DMs.
Yeah, and Can I say, the freaking henshin sequence for Rising or Shining Hopper is fucking awesome, because, like, he, like, catches the fucking laser from the satellite in the
Finally,
key,
we're using
and then
the
there's just, like, this cool, like, digital holographic lock, and then he, like, points the key up and turns the key to unlock it.
This is important. Fucking finally, we're seeing the ProRise keys used as keys!
Yeah.
Why wasn't this a thing from the start?
And then we get, like, the regular, like, Rising Hopper with, like, a little Shining Hopper on top of him.
He called his big brother to come beat you up! Yeah. And then they both get caught in a golden net.
Yeah, and then I just love the entire, like, chime sequence.
I actually don't, because I don't like that the voices swap. You know what I mean? We get the James speak first, and then the belt singing voice. I love that,
like, when darkness...
When I shine,
darkness fades. I love that.
Okay. This isn't Kingdom Hearts.
No, I like that.
Because he used the Keyblade. But yeah, Shiny Hopper, not a big fan of the suit.
I like it. It's really cool. Someone put up a picture of Shiny Hopper. I want to look at it. Fucking just Dodo there. No, I really like this form. It's cool. I'm tempted to get the Shining Hopper key, but I kind of don't. So, because I'm gonna get Assault Wolf.
Yeah. The best part of the Shining Hopper henshin? Inflated abs.
Yeah, like it actually shows like the shot of just like his suit just like swelling up, and I'm like, what the fuck? Everything's fine. I'm sorry.
Nope. So of course, because it's a new form.
Oh, it's so cool.
So of course, because it's a brand new form, a very plot relevant one probably. The fucking episode ends as soon as he henshins.
Yeah, because fuck what I want. Hides.
Hey, we had to fit all this adorable wazoo into this episode.
Yeah, so you can do a rider pose in your league card in Pokemon.
Yeah.
I just used like him having like his arms.
I started with that one, but now I've got the like considering pose. I don't know how else to describe it.
Considering trading you.
I'm sure I shared it previously. Yeah, so next week, Ansatsu goes on more of a rampage, I guess.
And Izu dies, possibly?
I don't know. She says Saraba, so hopefully not.
And Aruto's like, I hope you see this, Izu. And I'm just like, uh-oh.
I hope you see Izu.
Yeah, our fan, Granzio, or I think Hidden Intelligence is his name.
He's gone by many names.
Yes, he's gone by many names. He's like, oh, you're not going to like next episode. I'm like, I mean, I'm going to watch it anyways, so whatever.
Don't tell me what I don't like.
Oh, great, that's a meme now.
Oh, there's the template.
Use your imagination, chat.
He looks like he's making the heart symbol with his hands.
So yeah, Kaboom!
Well, it's good to know that Max Ryusoul Red was useful for all of one episode!
Kinda. I mean, I think the whole point of this episode was for Ko to understand how the form worked.
It was all about him pulling his Max Claw out of his ass.
But yeah, this was an interesting episode because, oh my god, like, Cell was watching me with this, and we were just
He was watching you?
No, he was watching, like, the show with me. So first off, he saw D-Made Volcano, and he's like, oh, what dinosaur's that? And I'm like, oh, it's
Dimetrodon.
Dimetrodon. He just immediately face palms, going like, that's not a dinosaur.
Cell.
It's not a dinosaur.
You just don't get it, Cell.
So we see that the other Ryusoulgers get their fucking test. Well, no, actually, the episode starts with frickin' Ui's dad just trying way too fucking hard to entertain these fucking kids.
Is he just trying to get into stage comedy? Is that the thing he does?
Unsatsu?
I just love that, like, he at random points he just, like, drops all consciousness and switches over to Seto. Like it's fucking dream drop distance.
No, the best one's still the ping pong one.
Oh yeah.
Did you summon me? No. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So Bamba and Toa, they're still doing their test, which they actually complete. So apparently Bamba eventually has 5 eggs, and what he does is he just throws them in the air, slashes at the 2 enemies he has to fucking kill, and then catches the eggs. So I was really sad that we didn't get, like, the basket of eggs.
And no, the best part of that is when the others come up to the trial cliffs to see them, Bamba's eating the eggs.
Yeah, he, like, apparently kept the eggs.
Apparently those eggs were not illusions.
It was kind of adorable, too. So, like, Toa, he's just been fighting for God knows how long, like, fighting 1,000 fucking mooks, and he's just like, I'm fucking sick of this shit, man.
I love that he just, like, he leans, like he's leaning over, like he's about to collapse, and then he just, like slips into a fucking dodge roll.
Yeah.
Like it was his plan all along.
Yeah, and then, like, I actually kind of noticed throughout the rest of the episode, he, like, doesn't talk much. Because usually he's, like, quite a chatterbox. So they beat their tests, and then we get Kanalo, Asuna, and Melt getting there. So, first, Asuna's was interesting.
Basically, be Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah! Like, literally, that was a reference to the fucking Karate Kid.
Catch the fly.
Catch the hypersonic insect, and if you catch it, then you pass. Kanalo's was, build a house of cards
while women are,
like, literally throwing themselves at you.
The best part of that one was as soon as he passes, the woman who's, like, about to kiss him turns out to be Seto.
Yeah. Congratulations, you passed. And Melt, literally hanging from a trapeze in the sky, and sets just...
There's an invisible bridge somewhere.
But, like, he fucking swings in on a rope.
I love that it's like, there's an invisible bridge, you have to find it, and it turns out to be immediately right in front of him. Yeah,
because apparently he's been hanging on that thing for
2 days!
Fucking days. And
bullshit!
So literally this bridge, it was fucking reference to Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, because, like, when he has to, like, find the Holy Grail, he has to overcome these 3 challenges. So first is
like, all of these tests movie references?
Yeah. So, like, this one, like, so Indiana Jones, he does, like, the Breath of God, where he has to, like, dodge roll this fucking, like, buzzsaw. And then the second one's the Word of God, where he has to, like, spell, like, God or whatever, like, in a weird setting. And then the third one is the, like, the Faith of God or something like that, where you just take a leap of faith on an invisible bridge.
Alright.
So, yeah, because Melt was
sweating so much,
he, like, saw the bridge, and then he just walked on it, and then Set's like, you passed!
If that was all he had to do, why didn't he just spit? He could have just... Spit! He could have just, like, spit in each direction until one landed on it.
Yeah, really, Jesus.
Melt continues to be stupid. Dangled on a fucking trapeze for 2 days!
And he's like,
2 days!
Yeah. Well, it shows how tough he is, I guess.
Or that he was lying.
And then Ko gets his test, where literally he fights Master Red.
Master
Yeah,
Red.
and he uses the Max Ryusoul Red or whatever, and, like, he's just, come at me, bro.
I love that it was basically like, learn the weakness of your own attacks.
Which is, he has a slight power fluctuation when he uses his...
Which, in
shots.
layman's terms, he can't use it twice in a row quickly.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
I feel like we could have logicked that one out easily to begin with.
Yes, I also want Vulcan and Valkyrie as fucking Force Risers. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's some neat... Like, Vulcan and Valkyrie SWAT is what people are calling them.
Oh, it's fucking cool. So Code just, like, they're all a bit stronger now and they can fight Precious and...
Like, they make a big deal about these trial clips and they keep using the term level up and it kind of bugs me. Like, I'm like, what exactly is leveling up? There's no visual difference. They don't get new attacks. What exactly was the point?
Yeah.
This is Sentai. We gotta run with the gimmicks.
Yep.
This could have been the perfect chance for them to get actual super forms.
Right? I don't know, there wasn't much else, like, the Megazord fight in this was pretty fucking
And
good.
then we get the ugliest Megazord all season. King Kishiryu.
Wasn't that bad. I actually like that he had, like, both Mosa, Rex, and Tiramigo heads, like, on his wrists. Like, that was cool. But no, he literally gets, like, super fucking fast, and he just, like, kicks the shit out of the Space Dragon.
I love that he pulled a Bowser in Mario 64. So long, gay Space Dragon! Just, like, grabs him by the tail and whips him around in a circle.
Yeah, whips him through fucking mountains, and then you just see how, like, she has, like, supersonic speed, ends up throwing him, like, sending him in the underwater, and then into the sky, and then into fucking space.
Then they beam him to death from space.
Yeah, and they just fucking shoot him with, like, this, like, all Kishiryu beam, which you see, like, little shitty photoshops of, like, Kishiryu. No,
Big Bang Evolution!
They looked bad.
Yeah. And then they damaged the moon! But not as badly as Ryusoulger. Because the dragon crashes into the moon and leaves a crater as he explodes.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't as bad as what Ryusoulger did, where they fucking fractured the moon.
Oh, fucking yeah, Onsen did that. So, then they go down and, like, Precious is like, okay, you guys next time, fuck you.
Also, Precious's sabers can separate, like Gabranth's. That's pretty cool.
So then they go back and celebrate, and...
Milk gets the fancy drink.
Yeah, because Oto likes milk. And like he has like
Remember?
he has like a triceratops in his drink.
Yeah, I
noticed.
saw.
And he has like a scoop of ice cream.
What really bugged me about Precious summoning the space dragon, I'm like, weren't you keeping that thing in like a Poke water bottle? Where was that? She just snaps and it appears.
She has 5 more. Apparently.
You killed my favorite space dragon! That was the shiny one! I only have 5 more!
Fuck you! So, like, yeah, like, there wasn't really too much of this episode. It was just, like, cool, we're stronger, and Ko understands his form better.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. Like, Wiseru did some shit, apparently. I can't remember.
Wiseru was like, I don't care that I could get murdered at any moment. Life is more interesting that way. Alright.
Cool.
You do you,
Yeah,
Wiseru.
You do you, man. And next week, Toho has a girlfriend.
And the show finally remembers that Minosaurs exist.
Yep. I mean, I was okay with not having Minosaurs for a bit.
Yeah, same.
They were really over, like, stupid Monster of the Week thing, so.
Yeah, I feel like we're past that.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, we went through 01 and Ryusoulger in 28 minutes.
That's what happens when there's only 2 of us.
That's true. Well, I mean, we have had an episode where we talked for like an hour and 40 minutes, but that was because we talked about like 2 episodes of Build, and then...
Yeah. Speaking of Build...
Be the one we'll make a
I'm so glad we used that for our freaking Build
Right.
thing. Because like Anthony fucked up one time, he didn't use it. I was like, no! Play it again! We'll make a boy!
And now I edit.
Yep. So for this week's feature topic, we're finally talking about the Kamen Rider Build New World Grease movie. The cinema.
The subs we found were not amazing, but they function.
Yeah, so we were watching, apparently, according to Gary, bootlegged copy of the movie. But, like, whatever, we watch bootleg...
Everything we watch is bootleg.
Every piece of Toku we watch is bootleg.
You idiots, it's all bootleg!
Except for Ultraman, now available on Blu-ray from Mill Creek by now.
Joy.
I have Ultraman G, it's great. Go watch Ultra Ranger.
So, the version we watched included the mini episode about Kazumi going on what he thought was a date with Mitan.
I gotta say, it's been a while since I've watched Build, but oh my god, I forgot how just fucking hilarious and weird Kazumi is.
Right?
Like, Jesus
This
Christ!
is the man who played Otoya. I expect nothing less.
So, like, yes, this is pretty much a prologue to the movie where, like, Misora asks him out, but he, like, gets the wrong idea and thinks this is a legit date, so, like, I can't even fucking describe, like, this whole special because you have to watch it to, like, understand. There's just, like, all the reactions
The poses
he has.
and faces this man can make.
Like, and, like, he puts on glasses at some point, I'm like, what the fuck do you get those? And it's
The
like,
sunglasses.
yeah, he's so weird.
This guy is like showing off his entire acting range in this 10-minute special.
Yeah, like, this is his demo reel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, he ends up, like, meeting up with Misora, and he's in a fucking tuxedo. And, like, and so the Samagarasu are there, and they're, like, kind of
They're
like...
like supporting him from the shadows.
Yeah, bud, you can do it, bud!
The best part with them was like when they're standing on the bridge and she's like looking out in the water and they like run by, hand him a present and like dart off while they're carrying shitty branch disguises.
They're so cute.
We got you, Kashira, go get her!
Oh my god.
I also love like the first time she quote unquote asks him out, you just see him standing there while you hear his fucking belt noises. That's the sound of his erection.
Oh god. Isn't she like,
It's over!
isn't she like 17 or something? Oh, whatever.
I don't know.
Well, like, Kazumi's like fucking like 29, supposedly.
But yeah, like, the three of them, like, huddled in the fucking around the corner, like, go get him, Kashira, and then Alba's like, yeah, go get her! And the others are just like, shut the fuck up, Alba!
Yeah, so we find out that Misora was just hunting for a birthday present for freaking Soichi.
I'm sad we didn't see him!
He's busy doing other shit. He became the sexiest man in Toku after fucking Build.
Like, we didn't get nearly enough of actual Soichi.
I know.
It was all Evolve. It was all a lie.
It was all a lie. It was so good.
But, so, when they're on the bridge at the end of the shopping date, Kazumi gets way into his own head and just straight up proposes to her.
Yeah.
Because he said kekkon, that's the word for marriage.
Oh, fuck.
Even though the subs weren't accurate.
And she's just like, no.
Blaze saying Soichi died in the original timeline. Guess who else did? Takumi.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a new world where everyone gets a new life.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Soichi did die. That sucks.
Also, Kasumi. She died in the original timeline, but she came back and got to be with Copy Banjo.
Yay. Oh, Copy Banjo.
Wouldn't it be awesome if we got another thing where, like, the two of them become double cross?
Double cross? I've been double crossed!
Like one of regular cross and one of grand cross.
It's like a black cross.
Or that.
Jesus. So he gets super fucking upset and depressed about this because he realizes
This hurts more than getting punched by
yes.
Volt!
Oh yeah, so like the gift he gives her is like the Mitan outfit.
Oh my god.
And he's like, oh, be your true self, and she's like, fuck you, no, and just drops it back, and I'm like, you idiot, Mitan isn't her.
She's trying to leave that life behind.
Yeah, no, she was never truly Mitan. That was just a thing she
Which
did.
makes it even more weird that he's still like, oh, she's everyone's idol, even though she's not doing it anymore.
Mitan,
no.
He gets super depressed, and then the Samagarasu are just like, no, we gotta do something else, man, move on!
Fuck it, let's get on an inflatable raft and leave this crazy world!
They get an inflatable raft, he's still in his tuxedo, mind you.
The arms get, like, ripped off.
Yeah, and then, like, they end up, like, getting crashed on an island.
They get stranded on an island, ruin their clothes, they all grow beards, except Alba, who already had one.
Yep.
And are prepared to all die together and eat each other if they need to.
Well, yeah, Alba
Holy shit.
Alba was just like, if we die before you do, you can eat our body meat.
Why is he Sans now?
I don't know. Yuppie!
The Sand Smash.
Oh my god, that'd be awesome. Someone make the sand smash.
And I love that at the end of this little mini special, which is basically the Pikachu's vacation of the movie, like the credits roll as they're paddling away, and then they just like accelerate, like, alright, we're getting through this. Time for the actual movie, fucker!
So the movie starts off with, so the villains of this movie are the terrorist group known as Downfall. And it's pretty much comprised of one Japanese dude and several white guys.
A bunch of white guys.
And led by,
Raga.
First off, it's the evil
Simon Marcus.
who
looks like bootleg Cronus.
Well, his name is Michael Tomiko or something like that. But he played a character named Carlos in Ultraman X, the movie. He was like an archaeologist who had like a TV show, and he was a real douchebag.
So he's here talking to the government of Japan under the pretext of studying the rider system to become a national government asset. So he's there. Even though he's a Japanese guy, he's talking in English, and translating between him and Bat Dad is Gentoku shaven.
Yeah, because we saw that at the end of Bill. He shaved his face.
Oh, it doesn't look good.
It's okay, but yeah, it was actually like
Orb is right in our chat. He does look like Keanu Reeves.
Whoa. John Nightrogue. I don't know. John Rogue. Okay, someone fucking take the John Wick poster and just put Gentoku on it.
Keanu Rogue.
Or just Nightrogue in the style of a John Wick poster. I'd eat that up. That'd be so cool. But yeah,
Nightwick.
I'm sorry, but every single time, Nightwick. That's it. Okay, someone take the John Wick poster and just
put
Nightrogue's head over John Wick's body. Yes, Nightwick.
Nightwick. You know what? That's the title.
Someone make that, please. Someone shop that right now. But yeah,
confusing.
I remember that in like a video I saw, like Gentoku was in like a tutorial video on how to like ask women out or something like that. And he's actually like, if you look it up, it's fucking hilarious. He's like speaking to women in English.
Oh my god, I gotta see that.
Yeah, it's great. He's like, may I get you a drink? And like, it's really weird. But yeah, every time I see fucking Gentoku, it reminds me of Nightrogue and how much I fucking miss him. I miss Nightrogue.
Yeah.
I miss you, Nightrogue. He's right over there. He's on my shelf. Figure it's so cool. I remember the episode where they killed Nightlane.
Yep.
Oh, Nightlane. Good times.
So they take Simon Marcus through a tour of their facilities. These are the Guardians. They're absolutely non-hackable. I fucking swear.
And then, apparently in these subtitles, someone put metsubojinrai.net.
Yeah, I don't know. The subs were not great.
It was fucking weird.
So they go to the central lab, and working in there is Build Dad.
Yep.
He's working on the newest version of the build driver.
And, okay, like, this is skipping ahead in the movie, but this was the most fucking mind-blowing thing for me. So... like, they talk about, it's like, oh, where's your son Takumi? And it's like, oh, he's, like, in a secret lab somewhere. He's, like, mad at me about all the shit that I did. And so I figured he was only talking about Sento. Because it's like, Sento was mad at me for all the Build Dad shit I did.
Sento wouldn't be mad, though. He's not one to hold that kind of grudge.
He was kind of pissed off at him a bit.
Yeah, but he got over it.
Yeah, but... to my surprise,
we actually see
Katsuragi Takumi. So
who's also grown a beard.
Yeah, he's also grown a beard. So apparently,
are we watching Kamen Rider Birudo, or are we watching? Hold on. Oh. Are we watching Kamen Rider Birudo, or are we watching Kamen Rider Birudo? Everyone's got beards.
Oh my god. But yeah, so Ichi was telling me apparently because Sento didn't.
I mean, I think we could have done better, but I get the idea.
You're supposed to see the Nightrogue head.
Yeah. Oh god, the sense.
You gotta put that somewhere in the fucking thumbnail. That's too good. Oh my god.
You're gonna have a bad time.
So Ichi was telling me that, like, because Sento didn't technically exist in the old world...
when the world got rebooted, Takumi got revived just like Kasumi did.
Yeah, so he's not, like, in his fucking head anymore.
Yeah.
So that was interesting.
And I'm glad. Takumi deserves to exist as a character. What I wish we could have gotten is Sento and Takumi working as double build.
Yeah.
It would have been awesome if they just became Rabbit, and Tank side by side.
That's the poster I want shopped with Night Rogue's head, and then you can just slap Utsumi's face on the dog. I don't fucking know. Because Utsumi was this little bitch in the first arc of Build. Yeah, now I want that.
Oh, Blaze is asking about Sato Taro. Maybe Sento replaced Sato Taro.
You know what? That's fine. That's cool. We don't need. We
can live in a world without Sato Taro.
We don't need his annoying dabbing ass in our fucking new world.
Oh no! Orb says Sato Taro is in the new world. Didn't they mention that his band was a thing at the end of the series?
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah, so Sento's just a unique, like the third brother, the lost brother.
Lost Sento.
Dude, we need all three of them to be different builds.
Another writer Sento.
Someone's written the fanfic.
We should have had a fucking team up between freaking Katsuragi and Sento, and they were both like Rabbit, and Tank.
That's what I said a minute ago.
Yeah, that would have been so fucking cool. Ah.
Yeah.
Okay, Kage's gonna work on that.
If only just to show, like, hey, remember these forms?
Yeah, right?
Because, like, the only build forms we got were Genius and, like, Rabbit Tank for a fucking half second.
Yeah. So we do end up seeing Sento in the movie, and
his
I gotta
hair's
say,
poofy.
his hair's poofy, and I fucking love it. Oh,
Right?
what's that? Hang on. Let's read this tweet here. Zoom in on the tweet. So you thought who thought the build was over with Kamen agrees?
So there's a novel about Sento's birth parents, Shogo Muto and Takehito Omori.
Oh,
cool.
Pictures have been decided. Stay tuned for more information. Cool. Build novel.
Cool.
A Bovel. Yeah.
Good try.
Yeah, good try. So yeah, I like Sento's new look, and I forgot how much I actually enjoyed Sento as a character.
He's a delightful fuckwad.
And Banjo still working out as ever, still being cool. His hair's shorter.
Then we have Utsumi, who is like, I submit myself as an experiment for the cause!
For number! And so he
gets in the pod from Ghost.
Yeah.
Also the pod from Build, but
yeah,
it was in Ghost first.
And he's just like in there for like fucking like half the movie.
Yeah, Sento legit forgets he's there until they're like gearing up for the final battle.
He didn't forget about it. We just left them there on purpose.
No, like he gets out and I was like, how long have I been in there?
Banjo is rich now since he has an anime. Oh yeah, the fucking boxing anime.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Banjo, whatever. So eventually, yeah. So Downfall fucking takes over, and we see our main antagonist,
Uraga Keiichi.
And you know, so apparently he was one of the first experimented on to create the Lost Bottles.
He was the Lost Zebra Smash, if I've looked at his model correctly.
And we saw a flashback of him
being burned to death.
Yeah, essentially, and like we see like his face kind of like
these burns never healed when we went to the New World. What the fuck?
Yeah, and like, so...
Which is actually a really cool idea, because there were several Lost Bottles that didn't get explained.
Yeah, so... Bill, once again, answering questions.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Whoever the writers for this series did a pretty great job of filling in blanks.
And, like, keeping continuity, like, for the more so. There we go! That's what I wanted! Yeah! That's
great.
That's the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Sean Nightwick. Good job, Kage.
Did they explain the Cross movie? My memory is terrible.
Like what did they explain in the Cross movie?
Apparently, according to Blaze, they explained the Lost Bottles in the Cross movie.
Oh yeah, that too.
Ryuga's girlfriend and her student. Was there more than just those two though? I don't know.
I don't know. So eventually, the Sambarasu and Kazumi, they make it back to homeland, and like they're all bearded up and ripped apart and stuff.
Yeah.
And like all tired and exhausted. And so they clean up really quickly, and we find out that they were like bathing in a hot spring, and I
called it.
So we get introduced to a new thing that's like kind of the equivalent to hazard gas,
to the nebula gas.
Nebula gas called Phantom Liquid,
which was apparently a byproduct of the merging of the worlds at the end of the show.
Yeah, it's like a gas became a liquid,
which I guess makes sense.
So if another
maybe
we'll get like a solid.
Mars rocks. Eat this rock and you can transform.
So we get a new style monster called a Phantom Crusher, and like pretty much they're all the same. They're just kind of like this jet kind of thing, and they have like pedometer eyes.
I love those designs.
Yeah, no, those suits were really nice.
But we see a shot of when they were stranded on the island. They bathed in a random onsen they found, and this was right after they had mentioned Phantom Liquid, and I immediately predicted correctly that the onsen's full of Phantom Liquid, isn't it?
Liquid!
Yep.
I'm sorry. Every time I hear liquid, I go, liquid!
Yep.
So Gentoku tries fighting his rogue, but he gets his ass kicked, and then he gets the nebula gas sucked out of him,
Yeah,
which causes him not to be able to henshin anymore.
Yeah, apparently one of the abilities of any of these Phantom Crushers is the ability to basically vacuum up nebula gas, rendering them unable to transform. So everyone has to get all sudsy with the Phantom Liquid in order to repower their devices.
And also, I'm very, very, very disappointed in Sento and Banjo because, like, they are so powerful and shit, and when they encounter a new enemy, what do they decide to do? Oh, fuck it, base form. No, you don't do that. You use fucking genius. You go cross magma.
I mean, it's kind of the thing where you start at base form in Toku and, like, measure their power level and
but
form up as you go.
But they couldn't even fucking henshin properly because they
get their gas sucked.
Stand still when I gas you.
Whoops, I left the gas on.
I let the Phantom Crusher on.
Yes, and Downfall is full of white dudes, many of whom speak English. So it was very reminiscent of Saga. So you're greased then?
Yes.
How can you transform?
Yeah, how can you
Get down here!
Get over here!
The dude straight up sounds like Scorpion from Mortal Kombat, and the music that plays when he fights Grease sounds like Mortal Kombat
yeah,
music.
and so then Kasumi's just like, if you're in Japan, speak fucking Japanese! And just like tries to beat the shit out of him. So obviously the Phantom Crusher isn't really enough for him, but then he doesn't understand how he can transform, so he runs off, and the Sambagrasu also transforms, so we see the Lost
I was so happy
or
to
the
see
Hazard
the
Smash.
Lost... No, they were the Lost versions because they had
version.
the gray legs instead of the blue legs.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was awesome to see the Sambagrasu fight again.
Castle still looks fucking dope.
Not enough beams.
Yeah. Oh, it's okay. We got it later.
Yeah.
God, fucking city destroying beams. Like,
Right?
what the fuck?
Castle was broken from the start.
It was broken. So then, like halfway through this movie, it was kind of a bit of a blank. Oh yeah. So eventually, what's the villain's name again? Araga. So he steals the build driver for himself, and then when they went to Sento's lab, they got the white Pandora panel and the hazard trigger. But then we found out the white Pandora panel is a fake.
I love it. You were like, what if they just smash the panel? That way they can't be used for evil. 5 seconds later, this is a fake!
I'm sorry, Sento, but there's something wrong with your Pandora panel.
Oh, yeah? What would that be?
It's no damn good!
Why didn't I think of that?
I love that line. It's so damn good.
Wow.
So then eventually he transforms into Kamen Rider Metal Build and just... is fucking perfection.
Likey.
It is perfection. It is my Laser X.
Yeah.
Because it's the hazard suit, and he's got black tank eyes.
And the interesting thing about when he transformed is, like, usually when Sento went Rabbit Tank Hazard or whatever, the like, molds that would appear, it would, like, close in on him and then open back up and disappear. But with Metal Build, he straight up fucking absorbed them.
Yeah, and the best thing part is, like, all the times he henshins in this movie, just, like, the suavest fucker just has his hands behind his back just after he henshins, and he's just standing there just all confident, strong, and I'm like if I get that figure art, that's how I'm posing him.
Of course.
I'm posing him with his fucking hands behind his back. It's like, I don't know why, but I love when villains do that. When they're just standing there and they just have their hands behind their back, because it's just like, it's a sign of like power and strength.
That's how I have my Mad Rogue figure pose.
Yeah, and like authority. And he just looks so fucking good. And like, he kicks so much ass in this movie. He has like a tank tread kick.
His hazard finish spawns like a flying tank tread that just whips around like a freaking snake.
And then eventually he does like another attack where he like jumps on Grease and he like kind of like runs him along the ground like a tank,
like with his
running,
knees.
Yeah, like running over him like a tank, and
That was great.
It's so good. And then later we get.
Although I wish they'd have explained where the 2 black tank bottles came from.
I think they're like tank lost bottles, kind of like maybe like prototype lost bottles.
Who knows?
I wish we would have known where he got those.
Yeah.
So. It's funny, like, Kazumi shows up to Sento, and he's just like...
Oh, one thing that was great about the first fight with Metal Bill, because the Samba Grouse who were there, Stag still has PTSD from getting murdered by that form.
That was fucking... I love that attention to continuity.
Right?
He's like, fucking hate that form!
Almost gets murdered again.
Yeah, so then, like, Kazumi explains to Sento, he's like, oh, yeah, freaking, like, Misora hates me. It's like, oh, Misora hates you? And then, like, the Samba Grouse are just like, stop mentioning Misora! Like, it's making him upset. And then just Sento's just being the fuckwad he is, just goes up to, just, Misora. He's like, ah!
He's like Brock with Professor Ivy. That name!
That's the name! Oh, it's so good. Sento's such a dick. I love it.
Yes. You heard it here. Lane Lake's dick.
I like Sento. So Gentoku gets fucking bat-napped.
Yeah.
And so he calls Grease and
drops the hint.
And he drops the hint. He's like, oh, bring the protein. He's like, counting on you, Grease. And that's how when like Kazumi knows, he's just like, yeah, he never calls me Grease, so he's in trouble.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. He has smug shithead attitude. I love it.
Yep. And then he promptly shoots Simon Margus and declares himself leader of the Decepticons. I mean Japan.
Yep. He's like, Japan's mine. The world is mine! The world is mine, you fuckers!
Now I'm number 1! Schma!
Schma! I'm middle build!
Now I'm build!
I have to go fucking help my friends in this stupid game of Kamen Rider. It's just Sento just like running by like a shop. He just like sees like a power up. Cool.
Just like Banjo wielding the magma knuckle. Sweet ass. Looks like I'm jerking my gherkin. Just punching stuff.
So then Sento like realizes like, oh, because of you guys had like absorbed some phantom liquid, that's how you have the ability to transform without needing the use of nebula gas.
Yeah, so phantom liquid is basically just better nebula gas.
It's just
with
like,
no apparent negative side
it's
effects.
It's just like piss. It looks like piss in liquid form.
Okay, so I don't know if actual phantom liquid is, but it sure does look like that when Sento comes up with this like basically henshin potion. It's infused with phantom liquid.
Do you know what it's a reference to? It's a fucking reference to the Vice movie when like that scientist makes that fucking
henshin Ippa!
Yeah, exactly. It's that henshin drink that lets you transform.
And then Keitaro dies.
He didn't though.
Didn't he?
No, he didn't.
Oh,
it worked because it worked.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But yeah, so I think that was the reference to. So,
but no,
go back to the
best thing about this fucking piss-colored henshin potion is Sawa finds her way over to Gentoku, and he's just like, "How'd you get here? What's going on?" And she's like, "No time to explain. Drink the piss. Drink it." She's like literally shoving it down his throat, like, fucking stop. Drink the piss. You have to save the world by drinking the piss!
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, the one-shot drink destroyed the driver. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, that's right.
You broke it!
Fuck! So, yeah, Kazumi gets his ass kicked, the Summer House get their asses kicked, and, like, they get heavy plot rain. And
literal plot rain.
So Sento's just like, okay, I made a thing, it's called Perfect Kingdom bottle.
I love where there's absolutely no pretense to this Perfect Kingdom, like, the plot power-up item. Sento just pulls it out of his ass.
Well, he's just like, oh, maybe I can make something that based off of Phantom Liquid or whatever, because that's what he said. Because, like, him and Katsuragi were, like, teaming up with their brains.
I got this ting, it's pretty cool, your friends might die.
If you want to use it, he's like, yeah, no, fuck that. So he's like, where are you going? He's like, oh, I'm just going to go home, farm. I don't know.
I'm going to go home and play Minecraft.
Yeah,
But I love that, like, he walks out at, like, So Kazumi says, no, don't sacrifice my unconscious friends who can't defend themselves. Okay, bye, I'm gonna leave. And Sento's like, well, they can't stop me now.
Yeah, and so, yeah, we see him, like, pretty much killing the Sambarasu, because, like, they're, like, in gas masks, and they're just like, we sacrifice!
Oh my god, that, like, did you have to attach, do you have to suck the phantom liquid out of their throats?
Yeah, essentially. So
No, this is my biggest problem in the whole fucking movie. If you need phantom liquid to power up the fucking Perfect Kingdom knuckle, whatever the fuck you call it, why didn't we just go back to the fucking onsen and dip the thing in a scoop phantom liquid up in a fucking thermos?
because they don't know where the island is.
Use hot Gatling and fly around till you find it.
Oh no!
That was the one thing that pissed me off.
No.
We have to sacrifice our friends who've died already.
Also fucking Misora got kidnapped by Phantom Build.
Oh boy, what else is new?
Or Metal Build, whatever. So pretty much Kazumi, he stole the Blizzard Knuckle and the white Pandora Pail, which then saw us like, oh, doesn't the Blizzard Knuckle kill him? And he's like, oh no. Sento's like, oh no, he has Phantom Liquid in him, so it won't consume his life.
What are you basing that on?
Yeah, how do you fucking know that, Sento?
Phantom Liquid is just better Nebula gas, but what are you basing it on? You just discovered Phantom Liquid existed 10 minutes ago.
Jesus Christ. So yeah, so Kazumi like goes to fight Metal Build and he transforms the Grease Blizzard. It's still fucking beautiful.
Grease Blizzard kicked fucking ass!
Yeah, he uses
so much good fighting!
He used his robot arm like a lot, and I was
He
happy
like
about
whipped
that.
dudes in the face, he wrestled bitches to the ground. That was the raddest fucking fighting I've ever seen in Build.
No, yeah, and Metal Build was just such a fucking treat to watch on screen. Like every single shot of him was just like wallpaper worthy. It was fucking fantastic.
So then, Metal Build gets his hand on the actual white Pandora panel, shoves it into him like we've seen so many others do, and one unlucky Phantom Crusher who happened to be nearby gets promptly dusted Thanos style and sacrificed so that Metal Build can power up into Phantom Build.
Yup.
Oh, that form is rad.
Yeah, oh my god, yeah, it was fucking great.
The face is a recolor of Kamen Rider Blood, I can tell by the shape, but they've got like jets pointing out on the top and these really nice patterns on it. Phantom Build is really cool.
Phantom Build is fucking dope.
It's a shame that there's no like gimmick item associated with it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's still the same tank hazard.
Oh. But yeah, I will get Metal Build when it figure out when it comes out for sure.
I wonder if it would come with the Phantom Build armor. That'd be cool.
That'd be interesting.
Since we're now in the age of SH figure arts coming with several forms.
That'd be cool. So eventually, yeah, just Kazumi just gets so fucking pissed off, and eventually, like, Sento, Banjo, even Utsumi gets out, and he's
They
like,
let Utsumi out of his capsule.
and Gentoku, and they all come to his aid, and they all transform into Bill Genius, Cross Magma, Mad Rogue, and Prime Rogue. So
I'm kind of like and the Perfect Kingdom happens at the same time, and I kind of didn't like that. Like the movie was supposed to be about Greece, so I really wish the Perfect Kingdom henshin had been by itself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I gotta say, those eyes on that fucking suit are amazing. They're like reflective.
I think Greece Kingdom is a little bit of a mess color-wise, but I get why they had to do what they did.
I think it's a bit too much, honestly, in my opinion.
The shape of it is cool. I like the sword blade arms. I like the owl wings on the back. I like the castle shoulders.
Yeah.
The
helmet's okay.
The shape-wise, the helmet, I feel we could have done a better job. Because, like, it's Perfect Kingdom, so I think they kind of went for a crown idea, but I feel like we could have done it better.
Yeah.
It feels like the helmet is, like, Proto-Thouser.
So, yeah, we continue to see that Bill Genius is, like, fucking broken as shit, because, you know, it's Sento. He's a powerful motherfucker.
Everyone who's not Grease promptly destroys a Phantom Crusher.
Yeah. And then just, like, Kazumi just, like, he's fucking screaming his fucking heart out, and like
because Banjo told him that the Sambagarasu had died again to make the Perfect Kingdom item.
Yeah, and he was like, God damn it, like this is like 3 times now that they've like fucking killed themselves to like
next time they die he gets a free sandwich.
It's a free form. So yeah, him and Phantom Build are just going at it. They're like flying in the air. They're Dragon Ball Zing that shit, and
Phantom Build straight up shoots fucking missiles.
yeah, and like those missiles are fucking.
Also, he's got the drill crusher, which I guess makes sense.
Yeah. And then fucking we find out Phantom or Perfect Kingdom Grease has like
4 Hisatsus.
yeah, he's got
Stag Slash, Owl Speed, and my favorite, fucking Castle Beams!
Yeah, he shoots the castle beams, and then we get the gold Perfect Kingdom finish, and it's just like this really cool, like, Sambar Grease rider kick, and he spins into him.
It was so good.
And so he's just like Grease is like, I have someone to protect, and you don't, and, there was a really cool line I liked in the movie, too, where, like, Katsuragi, like, says, like, you know, if this rider system is in the hands of a hero, then it's not a weapon, it's hope.
And that's a pretty good way to wrap up the whole theme from the show of like, oh, is this rider system a tool of war?
Yeah, so that was really nice. And like Katsuragi kind of seems like, yeah, I did some bad shit, but you know, I'm going to do some good shit now.
Yeah.
So I like that we had a good kind of arc to his character. So
as Grease finishes off Uraga, he hears the voices of his dead friends in his head.
And they realize that they didn't actually die. Yeah, and he's like, yeah, we realized that...
Sento told Banjo to lie to make Grease angry.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, you thinking we're dead increases your hazard level and just makes you more powerful.
That is genius.
That's great.
Sento is the fucking best.
So then we come back to the Sento's lab, and we find, like, Shigen in his jacket, and
Finally.
so... Banjo addresses why he shaved, and Getoku just says, apparently I look more handsome like this.
According to who?
Sawa.
They actually hooked up?
Yeah, they actually became lovers, and they have, like, fucking shirts.
And I love that Gen's shirt brags, and like, we finally did it at that hotel on the lake I mentioned in the first episode.
That's, like... What a fucking way to, like, go complete circle just on a fucking one simple comment from episode 1.
A perfect circle.
Ooh. And
then Utsumi is just suddenly there. I have finally perfected the Nanbakane!
Bang!
Watch! Tries to smash it over his knee, just goes down.
He's dead, and he's fucking dead.
It's perfect! Ah!
Yeah, he's not a robot anymore. He got turned back into a human in the new world.
I love it.
Oh, it's great.
So it ends with the exact same scene from the start of the mini special of him pining over her at the fucking Piccolo Nashta food truck.
Yeah, there's like a food truck now. And so then,
she actually asks him out.
and calls him by his name.
Finally! She said Kazumi!
Well, she did say it when he died in the original show, so...
If that's what it takes.
Yeah. So that's the Grease movie.
And it ends with a bitchin' theme song.
Yeah. So overall, I thought this was pretty good. It was a good wrap-up to build.
I think I enjoyed the Cross movie more, but this was really good.
Yeah, it answered some questions. We got to see the build crew again. So
yeah, it's always fun to catch up with them.
Yeah, and I just forgot how crazy this cast of characters are.
Next up, Visa Next, Mad Rogue.
Yeah, make a proper Night Rogue movie. I want more Night Rogue, damn it. Give me Nightwick.
So in the end, Banjo got his girlfriend in his movie. Grease finally hooked up with Misora. Sento has no one.
Sento has his science. That's all he needs.
Like Orb says.
Yeah.
Sento's married to the job of justice. Science.
Science.
So yeah, that was the Grease movie. It's pretty good. I liked it. I hope we get to see more from them.
Yeah.
Bill, 10 years later.
That'd be cool.
So that is Castranger for this week.
Woo! So hopefully next week we'll have everyone back.
Yep. So as always, thank you for listening, watching, liking, favoriting, subscribing, sharing, and being awesome.
Oh yeah.
Make sure to check out the hub site for our hijinks, castranger.podbean.com, where you can find our Facebook page where I post thumbnails days before the episodes go up, our Twitter account, our Patreon where you can pledge to help us make the show better.
Yep.
and our Discord server, where you can not only join in awesome chattings with cool members like everyone here you see in our chat, but also participate in live chat as we record, usually Friday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern.
Yep.
So, with that, let's talk about Jikai, Lady Sentai Castranger. So, because we're nearing the end of the year, and we've already dipped our toes a little bit into Kyoryuger Brave, I figured let's just rip this band-aid the rest of the way off.
Oh, fucking lovely.
So, next week we're going to do Kyoryuger Brave episodes 8 and 9.
Hooray!
We'll get it done so we can get it done.
Okay.
Alright, so with that said, thank you all for listening. Also, our YouTube channel has passed 1,300 subscribers this week.
Jesus fuck.
So
people.
thanks to everyone who's tuning in for the first time.
Yeah, keep watching.
If you I know that most of our views are coming in through the freaking Poppy AMV I did. So if you want me to make more of those, let me know and maybe I will. I have some ideas.
Oh yeah.
So thank you all, and we will see you next week.
Bye.